Hello, friends. This is the familiar feline ASMR. Today we are going to be taking a look at my new Stardew Valley board game. Before we do that, I wanted to show you two other Christmas presents I received. So these two are from my in-laws. First we have this book called The Mid-Century Kitchen. For those of you that don't know, I am a huge MCM fan. But this has a lot of really neat old adverts and photos. I just like this, the Toastalator. And in here there's also plans. There's an entire chapter about the kitchen of tomorrow. I've seen different videos and things about this. There's a Roomba. I'm trying to find. There's one kitchen I really like. My husband said no, though. Let's see if I can find it. Let's see. I do like this kind of olive drab green one. That's terrible. A whole ad just for Formica. Where is it? It is in here someplace. And it shouldn't be too hard to find because I was just looking at it. So the page should be apparently we passed it. Let's see. There it is. It's so pink. I love it. It's amazing. Everything is pink. The ovens, the little desk over here, probably a phone nook. I love it. But I'm not allowed to paint everything in the kitchen pink. But there's a lot of cool photos and old advertisements. And maybe I'll do a separate video with this book sometime. And then they also got me this mid-century modern house building kit. This one is different than the other tiny house building kits that I usually get. It isn't pre-painted. There's no furniture, nothing like that. It is just the plain wood pieces to build the house. So I'll be able to make whatever I want to go inside it. So it's gonna take me a really long time, and I'm pretty excited about it. It looks really neat. Maybe I'll put a pink kitchen in it. And this was my gift from my husband. Him and I have an ongoing game of Stardew. We play together. I've probably spent a couple hundred hours playing this game. I love this game. But I did figure out the board game. My son kind of got into it, so it might not be as organized as I left it, but it might not be too bad either. There are a lot of pieces. There's a lot of setup involved, but it's not a super difficult game to play. I'm running out of room on my desk. So first, I'm going to show you the board, or as much of the board as I can show you with your field of view. So it is a map of Stardew. You have your fish track where you put your fish, so you can pick when you catch them. And then it kind of plays like Agricola. Each day is a card, and something happens on each day. And there's the ocean, willies. Here's where you put the items as you fill up the museum. You can visit Clint, make friends, buy and sell seeds from Pierre, visit Marnie, go river fishing. And here's the forest lake, the wizard. I'm trying really hard to make it so that you can see it. I can't see my phone screen, so I'm trying my best. And then the top half of the board, you have the farm. Here's where your crops go. Visit Robin to buy buildings. Explore the mine. I love the way that they do the mine. It's really neat. I'll show you the cards in a minute. Then up here we have the community center, the crafts room, the pantry, the fish track, the bulletin board, the vault, and the boiler room. And here's where you put your letters from Grandpa. So you pick out some things that you need to accomplish. The whole game takes place over 1 year. So you get 1 year to accomplish everything. And here are some of the pieces. Here's the Joja cards. So these are all negatives, no fishing. Visiting the museum to donate requires 2 tasks. And then you have to pay to get them removed. And here are the buildings that you can add onto your farm. Stable, mill, barn, farmhouse, shed. And here's the animals. Cows and ducks and rabbits and chickens. And then here's the cards for each season. Your collectibles, winter, fall, summer, and spring. So they're just the things you find across the map. Horseradish, fiber, these little things that you till up. I don't know what they're supposed to be. Worms or something. We call them finger things. Leeks, stones, and then the trees are wood. And they all have their own spot on the board. And then here we have the pet token. This just determines who the first player is. And the dice. We have Junimos, if that's how you pronounce that. Hearts. And a star drop. And some animal dice. Ducks and chicken and sheep and rabbits. And the player pawns. Heart tokens. Gold tokens. And we have item cards. Heater, tub of flowers, auto grabber, pet bowl, energy tonic, golden scroll, mega bomb. Here are the things that you need to get for each room in the community center. So each game is different. They have different ones, and you just pick one. So that would be the one that you would need for that game to build the boiler room. Fish tank, and then event cards. Visit the spa. Visit the Star Drop Saloon. Blacksmith. And then here are the mine event cards. So these staircase, you may descend 1 level. Mushroom floor, gain 3 forageable tiles from the board. Gain any 2 tiles from the fish track. Draw 3 items and choose 1 to keep if you get the dwarf. And then there's also epic items. Arcade system, mermaid pendant, gold clock, minecart, galaxy sword. And you have your professional upgrades. mining. Let's see. The Ring of Yoba. Ignore effects on monsters. Charcoal kiln. And down here we have the starter tools and then their upgrades. Hose and fishing rods, pickaxe. And then here are the levels of the mine. It shows you what happens if you land on an enemy, and then there's bats, duggies, what kinds of geodes and ores you can get from that level. Here are the Grandpa's goals. Catch legendary fish equal to the number of players. Fill the museum slots equal to 2 times the number of players. Own buildings equal to the number of players. And then this is the year deck. So this would be day number 1. A crow attacks your crops. The first player token moves, and you can buy and sell items. That's the shipping bin. And there's like last day of spring. And then there is also the egg festival, the flower dance. So all those things get mixed up in the year. And then there's a deck for each season. It takes about 40 minutes per player to play. It's a pretty long game. But once you learn the rules, it's really easy to play. So here are the villager cards. So Robin, her likes, dislikes, birthday, Sam, Willie, Clint, Demetrius, dwarf. And then here's the maps. So when you're down in the mine, if you go to explore, you roll 2 of these dice. So if I were to roll 2 hearts, I would get a mine event card. Here's the staircase to go down. Ores, stone, bug meat, enemies. So I really like the way they did the explore the mine cards. Those are really cool. Let's see. And then we have these. So this is what takes so long with the setup. Each of these is 4 of each item. So it's really easy to get what you need in game. I really like the way this is set up. And then say you have a melon and you do whatever to the crop to star it. You just flip it. And then these are all sorted out by season as well. So spring, summer, fall. I really, really like this. It makes it a lot easier to play the game, but it was a huge pain to set up initially. And then we have these. These are the player cards. So you put your professional upgrade here, professional upgrade 2, item 1, item 2, and then starting tool, and then here's your inventory that's separate from your items. And there's farming, mining, foraging, and fishing. And here's the paper that just talks about Here's the paper that just talks about the new tray, how to set it up. And here are the instructions, and there are, it's just one of those games that has lots and lots of instructions. And there's a good full view of the map and how you set everything up. And in here are like the mined items you can get. Also, on one side is the like the artifacts, and on the other side is a geode. So when you break open a geode or anything like that, you can get one of these for other reasons too. And you just draw them from the bag. And then this is the fishing bag. So in here we have epic fish, some trash, shad, squid, crimson fish. But yeah, this is a super fun game. I've only played one player. I haven't played with anybody else. But we have another 4-day weekend coming up, so for New Year's. So I'll get to hopefully convince my son and husband to play with me. So that is everything that I wanted to show you. I really hope you liked this video. If you did, if you can like, share, comment, subscribe. All those things are extremely helpful to me. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a really great day.